What's going on, everybody? It is Friday, February 25th, 2022, and we are looking at AMC, 1691. A little bit of price fixing going on, which brings me into my first post off of Twitter from my man Joey, calling it out like he always does. It's always good stuff on his Twitter feed. He's got a market minutes, actually, that he does. You guys should check it out. It's fantastic. AMC, I bought more. I'm sick of this price fixing behavior every single Friday. Max pain is $17.50. Cool. We have no real shares to borrow, but we can suppress it. Quotes. He's talking about the market makers, the hedgies, tagged the DOJ, the SEC, and Gary Gensler himself. It has been happening since day one. But on that, and this is not financial advice, it's entertainment only, if you haven't seen the opportunities to buy during the price fixing on Fridays, then you haven't been paying attention. If you're in over $50, $60, $70, you should try to average your position down. That's what I would do for my position. Like I said, not financial advice. Do what you do. Do your own thing. But you have an opportunity almost every Friday to buy the dip. Average down. Average down. Get in a better position. Keep doing it until we reverse the game on the hedgies, because that's all they're doing. They're playing the options chain. Citadel is the market maker, the hedge fund, the broker, the bank. They're it. Why would you play at a blackjack table if you only got one card every time and the dealer got their two cards? You know what I mean? Just think about it. Friday dips and then let it rip. See, it even rhymes. If it rhymes, it's true. So the next thing we got is the Q4 earnings release, which I will be streaming live March 1st. It will be at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So here it will be 2 p.m. Mountain time. I will be streaming it live. It's going to be a good show. Can't wait for it. I'm curious why they decided to do it on the Batman premiere release, because everybody's going to be watching Batman. So I'm supposed to be going, but I think I picked the 7:30 showing, so that's good. Secondly, we have Russian asset freezes, which directly impacted the market the other day, and which is why I think we saw the massive gains in Overstock, AMC, GME, and other meme plays, while the rest of the market went down. All Russian assets in America to be frozen, says Biden. Vows to defend every inch of NATO territory. If you guys don't know, Russia, China, and these other countries that aren't necessarily considered allies still have many financial and economic dealings with the rest of the world. Now, America, we've seen this before, and it's a big problem. It's called China. It's called Evergrande. It is called the debt defaults of Evergrande that BlackRock and many other large funds in America were invested in. Now, if you don't think they were overly invested in Russia because of energy, you might be crazy. I'm thinking what happened when Russian assets got frozen and their debts went, their bonds went to zero from the UK, that a lot of hedge funds in America took a really massive hit and had to liquidate their long positions like Facebook, Roku, Affirm, Netflix, because they're all sucking, man. The shorts on AMC, GME, and Overstock are sucking bad. They are down on their long positions, and they are down even further on their short positions. Don't think that these guys got in at $70. These guys were buying shorts at $5 and lower when AMC was down in that range. They are bag holding massively. The next thing I have, let's go to the Goonies thing, man. As y'all know, David Goon is now the new CEO of T0. He comes from the NYSE board. I believe he is on the board of the DTCC also. You couldn't find a more well-connected, more certified CEO to run T0 than, I believe it's David Goon. Let's double check the name on that. I might have got his first name wrong. Nope, David Goon. There we go. T0 appoints David Goon as CEO amid investment from ICE, the NYSE, International Exchange. Big news. So T0 Nuntium, probably said that wrong, is all about the TZ rot, baby. You have to buy that on the T0 platform. That is a token on the T0 platform that we took about 20% on the other day. And come up with this really cool graphic, T0 Goonies 2022-22, never say die. And we're the Goonies because we're all about David Goon, man. It's good stuff. I'm going to try to get a t-shirt or something from that. I hope he does something with that. Next up, you got this. This is beautiful, man, Gasparino. Some of his reporting I like, some I don't. His producer, publicist Eleanor, she does a fantastic job. So I always take it with a grain of salt, and I don't try to cancel anybody, but I will say that Gasparino has a pretty bad sense of misogyny on Twitter, where he likes to attack women like Terrible 808, which she never said nothing wrong. She has never said AMC's going to $1,000. She has never told anybody vocally to buy the stock. She is a movement maker. She's a community organizer. She's done a fantastic job. But let's listen to this clip and listen to Gasparino stumble on his words while he backtracks on every statement he's ever made. Oh, and considering this is funny that he just deleted a slew of tweets about GME and AMC.
Look at GME. They're up today. I'd like to see what happened with Bitcoin. It was off earlier. It's probably up now. Look at that. Well, I'm telling you, these. By the way, what's good about following AMC? I'm not recommending buying it, obviously. I'm just telling you that it's a good indicator of betting. And if you think the froth lasts longer, you buy meme stocks. If you think that, and there are people betting that now going forward that Powell's going to back off, and that's good for all these. Look at GameStop; they're up today. I mean, all those. That's just pretty amazing.
I'd actually like to, Charlie, stand by. I'd like to look at the Dow. The Dow is at.
Stand by, Charlie. Stand by. It's almost like he didn't even know all these stocks were up. Like he just came into the office completely unprepared and just ate 10 servings of freaking crow on that. And it just cracks me up, man. I whatever, you like him or dislike him, what I want is fair reported news on what's actually happening, and for mainstream people in the spotlight that are supposed to have some type of collection in themselves and present themselves shouldn't be attacking people on Twitter, calling out people in their mom's basements. I hate to break it to you, Charlie, but we're doctors, we're physicists, we're aviators, we're scientists, we're nurses, we're teachers, we're news anchors. We are retail. I don't care if you found one guy living in his mom's basement that's talking shit on Twitter. Who cares? Half of the accounts on Twitter are fake anyways. But don't discredit a real retail movement that Charles Payne himself supports. Come on, man. Get with the program. On top of that, another thing, we're just looking at T0. Like I said, David Goon, there he is. I think he's going to do an amazing job. We went over Russia, asset freezes, which I think are going to have a huge impact, especially when they finally devalue the bonds for Evergrande. They still haven't done that. It's insane. It reminds me of 2008 and The Big Short all over again. You guys know Q4 is coming up March 1st, 5 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. I'll have it on Twitter Spaces and live on here. And then don't forget, man, go follow my man Joey on Twitter at Sky_Cam7. He's got a great morning minutes beat that I listen to every morning. It's absolutely fantastic. And we'll close out with AMC, trying to pick back up, sitting at 1702. Checking my Overstock, baby, ripping 4% up again today. I'm loving Overstock. I am keeping Overstock for 2 to 3 years. I personally think this thing is going to run like crazy. When companies start listing on the BSTX, it's going to be a really big deal. Anyways, that's the show for today. There's the frog. He's in the back hanging out on a 3D printer. Everybody have a good day. Don't get too wrapped up into just constant 24/7 Ukraine news, because it causes a lot of disinformation that will hurt the people of Ukraine, because people are clout chasing now. It's just, oh, Ukraine, World War III. Blah, blah, blah. No, man. Just talk about it, be respectful about it, but be real about it. Understand what you're talking about and be truthful. Don't push lies in the Twitter sphere or social media for likes and clout. It is not cool. We need to help these Ukrainians as much as possible, and the Russians who are protesting against the invasion of Ukraine. They've got some serious balls to be protesting Putin in Moscow on the street. Man, I hope for the best possible outcome for everybody. Prayers to the entire world. And Ukraine, I support you. Everybody have a good weekend.